Should I use this hoodie? No, let's just use the hoodie. For another live stream, 3 days, because I was doing something really busy. I had to involve school because I had to get my schedule. I gotta help with my dad and all that. But today stream the show. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna start playing versus the Atlanta Braves. Gonna be batting 8th. As you know, I'm a really big Texas Rangers fan. No, they put Bobby Wilson. He was my favorite catcher for the Rangers. No, they sent him to Tampa Bay. Nah, and today they're playing versus Tampa Bay. So here we go. Hopefully I'm not rusty because I haven't been playing for a couple days. The only thing I've been playing is some Call of Duty and that's it. And hopefully I can get like some Rainbow. I was playing some Rainbow. Hopefully I get some good things from Rainbow. I got like an ace. I think I got an ace.
It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next.
Alright, let's go. Looking at our hero right there, Bryce Harper.
Eli Ledesma.
Alright, here we go, boys.
Bases loaded situation, and you'd have to
Damn,
say
32.
got the right man for the job up here.
Alright, let's go.
Team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he sends one deep down the right field line.
RBI. RBI. RBI.
He gets there to make the catch, but this could bring home
we got that
a run
RBI.
as the runner tags from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will
RBI.
be too late.
There we go.
He might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least one run home.
It's alright. It's alright. It's an RBI. It's an RBI. It's a good start.
Eli Ledesma steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
It's alright. It's alright. Good start.
Maybe the end of the inning. This is a
It's a good start. Probably we still have the showtime. Power? No. Yeah, kind of.
Chopped up the middle. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it.
I don't know. He was safe. He was safe.
We're
going the other side now. Let's go.
Do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home.
This
is a big 2-out.
No!
Throw on the first is going to get him in the Nationals.
Damn it.
An opportunity here,
Damn
and that ends the inning.
That's messed up.
Eli
Ledesma. All right, here we go. Come on.
With the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
No, I'm not gonna swing. Come on, I want it up there. Come on, give me one up there.
Here's the 0-1.
Ooh, should have let it pass. Now he's throwing another fucking curveball. Oh my gosh, should have swing, should have swing. I'm getting scared.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Alright, good eye, good eye, good eye. There you go. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
God, no!
This could be 2.
No, it ain't.
For 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play.
Hi guys.
Get him out of this.
How you doing? You doing good? Yeah.
For a 4th plate appearance. running towards second. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern. Gene Segura will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on.
I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Dexter Fowler comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So all in all, Eli Ledesma stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off to the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes... Junior Lucero makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. In there, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping him close.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
2 men on base.
From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, catcher, number 39.
Eli Ledesma stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fast. Catch up with you after a while.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. East is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Eli Ledesma will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Inside.
That's inside, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hard hit ball to second. Barney from shallow right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much. Freddie Freeman will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
But the runner's back easily. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Drilled to first. He's got it. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough
Eli Ledesma will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Hits this one hard the other way. To his left, Barney. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Eli Ledesma will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Gene Segura will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one. Runner goes for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sandoval has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Bryce Harper will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today.
Evan Gattis steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over.
Dexter Fowler stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game. Digging in and looking for more, Eli Ledesma. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Gene Segura struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the 2nd of 4. Eli Ledesma will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Eli Ledesma stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner toward short. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Daniel Murphy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a changeup locks it. Michael Taylor stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. Matt Dendecker stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Digging in to try it again, Eli Ledesma. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is hit high and deep out to left. Tejada looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 33 on the year. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
The thing about what he's been able to accomplish this year is that he's playing the most demanding position on the field, yet he's still putting up excellent numbers. Nowadays, there just aren't too many catchers that can do this, so when you find one, you better hold on to him tight.
Eli Ledesma will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And he sends one deep down the right field line. On the move is Gonzalez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Eli Ledesma is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Drilled to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains. Leroy Brasky comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey, let him swing. Don't give away any outs.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Carlos Gonzalez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious Cincinnati Reds.
Time for baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. At the plate, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Eli Ledesma will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Anytime you hit over 400 for a 10-game stretch, you're going pretty well. And his last game was a great indication of that.
That's ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
3-0 now.
3
I
balls.
think at this
No
point,
strike.
a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but just groove one.
Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year.
0-1.
His average against righties is
Counts
pretty ugly
1-0.
so far.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Throw over
He's
to the
good.
bag, and a dive, but he's back in. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-0 on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Digging in the switch hitter, Eli Ledesma. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Leading off the inning, Eli Ledesma, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Eli Ledesma will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hamilton. 1 out. And the Reds' attack tonight was spearheaded offensively by this guy, Joey Votto. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones. We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Today it's the finale. Eli Ledesma comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Eli Ledesma.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And after they dropped the opener of this series on Monday, they turned around and won the next 2. So they come in with a chance to win the series and give themselves a little momentum heading for the weekend.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things.
Gene Segura will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner goes for third. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Borges. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there.
Eli Ledesma will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
That's wide, 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Oh, and that's a dangerous. It worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
One strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Gene Segura will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this nearly turned into a strike him out, throw him out double play. They roll the dice and send the runner with 2 strikes, but the throw's just a bit late to second, so that'll be a stolen base.
Bryce Harper is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. And he'll step off, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Eli Ledesma. He drew a walk his first time up.
Eli Ledesma.
First delivery to him on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. The relay, the tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision. Eli Ledesma stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, he knows he's got great speed, but he got a little bit greedy on that one. In retrospect, he probably should have just settled on a single and then tried to swipe second.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And that may be the...
Gene Segura will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Duvall backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Right fielder number 34.
Bryce Harper steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's Evan Gattis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now both runners are breaking. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Only play here will be at first, so with the runners breaking, no shot at a double play. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of